Hi guys, my name is Noni Matikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about Baloyi. I want us to talk about Baloyi, the cell phone evidence, the banks, and the lies. Everything, Jay. Okay? One thing that I can tell you is this. Let's come to a realization of the real issue here today. Let's just come to that. The phone, the machine, the can of worms that Baloyi has just ripped wide open. And I do not see how he is going to come back from this. Absolutely not. I do not see how he's going to do that. Now, the first problem here, the airtime line. Ask yourself this. How is it possible that a person is using a phone, making transactions, navigating banking systems without airtime? Let's start there, all right? If he had no airtime, I wouldn't if I had no airtime, I wouldn't be using USSD. I would have used the banking app. I would have used buying the airtime cash. Simple, logical, undeniable. That's what you normally do as a person. But Baloyi himself walked straight into a trap and didn't even realize what is happening here. I don't know who is giving it, but okay, Kininda is giving this evidence to Baloyi. And at some point, you end up not knowing who's the mastermind, whether Kininda, whether Baloyi, or they both have a handler, or all of them have a handler. You don't know. But something is going on here. Something is already going on here. It's going on. Something is very bad going on here. So today, we even heard that Undanzi must leave early. They left before, I think, around 20 to 3, quarter to 3. So because Undanzi had an appointment. And we are suspecting that it was Capitec, Standard Bank, or whoever else, the institution that he must go meet with. Because allegedly, Umel Gandanzi, the lawyer of Ndanzi, can't get, even with his power of attorney, cannot get Ndanzi's statements without him. I did not understand that. I did not understand why that is happening. Who is behind Advocate Ramsipile not getting Ndanzi's banking records even when he has the power of attorney? Who's closing that? Is that NPA? Is it Baloyi Strait? Is it Kininda? Who's doing that? Why is that even happening? Why is there a need of something from the court if Undanzi is known that he is at correctional services, is based at correctional services, number one. Number two, everybody knows who is Ndanzi's lawyer. So what is this? Why is this happening? Because now Baloyi is kind of forcing the issue right now when it comes to all of this. So I don't know. I don't know. But we saw Ramsipile saying that standing up in court and saying that he's going to meet with institutions. And at some point, I hope Ramsipile, after meeting with these institutions, he is going to also subpoena Standard Bank and Capitec to come there, open their laptops, bring what you call a dongle. What dongle is that? A router that has Wi-Fi, where they are going to connect live and show us the statements of Ndanzi. Because there's a lot of things that are not making sense. Because Capitec, I know that they do not deal with nonsense. In fact, banks, they don't want to be associated with nonsense. I know that. I know. Now, all of this is quite shocking. And I hope Capitec is not going to be coming and telling us that we can release a certain... No, they do not have that right. That's when Ndanzi will have to apply to courts of law. They can't deny me my own statement. They can't do that. They must give it to Ndanzi. I hope Capitec won't do that because Ndanzi has a statement that is doing the rounds with social media with pages that have gaps, blanks in between. And there is some sort of a ceiling that is happening that is placed on the account history. Something is going on there. It doesn't make sense. So nje ikhona into engekho right phayana, but ke time will tell what is happening. When tomorrow they come back, maybe they will tell us. They will tell us what is happening. But if it's NPA that is closing doors there, well, then they are terrifying. Then the prosecution is a very terrifying place to be in, okay? Being prosecuted is a very terrifying place to be in. It is. And also, I understand if Undanzi, it's been a lot of years since he was arrested. If Ramsipile went this year to go and ask for Ndanzi's things, because now Ndanzi is going to get into the witness box and stuff. And then you know that if someone was arrested 6 years ago and their bank account stops showing activity, their account becomes dormant. We know that. That is banking law. That is not an opinion. That is how it is. So it is highly unlikely that for someone who was arrested in June 2020, now all of a sudden that person is going to, if they are not millionaires, they are going to still have money in their account unless no one was able to withdraw the money. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But time will tell, Gesan. Time will tell. I just hope that there is going to be a breakthrough. There's going to be a breakthrough for Ndanzi's case, because once there is a breakthrough for Ndanzi's case, if that loan is there, and that loan was taken on the 25th, which was Saturday, on the 25th of October, 2014, we want to see where was Ndanzi on the, and what time was Ndanzi sitting in a bank making that loan. Was it in Rustenburg? Was it in KZN? So that those are the things that we want to see actually. Those are the things that we actually want to see. When did Ndanzi travel home? Oh, yeah, we want to see all of that. Ne? It will tell us a lot of things, guys. That is why I'm like, Ubalo, it seems like he has crossed a line that there is no return with this bank statement issue here. It looks like there are lines that have been crossed here. That is where everything gets serious. And prosecutors are not investigators. They are not supposed to act as if they are investigators. Their job is to clarify evidence, not to manufacture it. Because Baloyi wasn't clarifying anything with his cross-examination of Ndanzi. He is busy doing a fishing expedition there, and in doing so, he is exposing the entire case without even realizing what is happening. Because when the state starts doing investigations from the bar, it means investigation itself failed. Something is amiss, guys, with the case. Something is very much wrong with the case. And do you know what's so sad about it all? Umnisi did tell them. I remember it was the time of Mangena and those people that came to stand and saying that the firearm is the one. Umnisi wati, you see, you are digging yourself deep now. 6 feet under wasn't enough. Okay? Now they are tunneling, son. They are tunneling, son. I don't know. This is the same Baloyi guys that they say he has never lost a case. I don't even know where that comes from. This is the same Baloyi supposed to be a seasoned prosecutor, but the things that are happening right in front of our eyes are telling us other things, and they are quite scary, guys. Uyabona namhlanje ungihlambile tu ungihlambile bengithi ngiyamazi bengithi ndiyamazi. There's a lot of things that are happening there. There's a lot of things that are happening there. But okay, it's fine. We are going to see. So today, it was not a good day for the state once again. Today, Baloyi said too much. The USSD, even yesterday and today, it exposed them a lot. The banking system exposed them a lot. Logic exposed them a lot. And once the banks speak, the record will never be the same again. Those are facts. Once the bank speaks, the records will never be the same. This is far from over. This ceiling is cracking, and the truth is coming down with it. That is what is happening here. But ke obaloyi ngoma kade benetha noma bona ngoPaul banomfana bafuna ukugoma kholwa ngokubona. GoThomas bafuna ukubona ukuze bakholwe. Omakholwa ngokubona bazozibona. Omakholwa ngokubona asikwazi ukubasiza. Inkingi lapho ukuthi ngomakholwa ngokubona. What are your thoughts when it comes to everything that has been happening in that courtroom of Jakarta today? In fact, the entire week, it's been hectic, guys. It's been so hectic. It's been so hectic. Oh, anyway, thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Just please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment, and most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you'll be supporting this channel financially and in numbers. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.